Hey guys, Sean here. You remember Jack Conway from Such Things as Amanda Hades in my freshman dorm room?
Hello.
And this is his fiancée, Joellen.
Hello.
And we're going to do a real quick demo on how to build Swordtag weapons for the upcoming Return to the Kingdom of Venalus Swordtag War. Jack, do you feel comfortable teaching Joellen how to make one of these?
As someone who's fought at your side for many years, I feel very comfortable about this.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool. Let's go to the hardware store.
Let's do the hardware store. So what we're going to need, we want 3/4 inch pipe, we want foam, and we want duct tape. And that's all you need. Just 3 things, and then we're battle ready. You can see here that this is the foam we're going to be using in insulation. And there's a lot of blood, so obviously people have been here before fighting. So I think this is the right stuff. It's been tested in combat.
I was like, what? Why is it wild?
This is perfect. This is exactly, that's the 3/4 inch. It's just the right feel. Now, as you can see, this is, I think, 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So for a sword, you can, if you at the store will do it for you, you can just cut it right in half. And you have 5 foot and 5 foot that you can work with. You can make 2 swords out of that. What you're gonna do is put foam on the piping, and then put tape all around that foam. And then your hilt, where you're gonna hold your sword, or in your case your staff, you're gonna put electrical tape there, so it'll look like the hilt of a sword, or like sort of when you see like a tennis racket has that wrap around it. Ours will be electrical tape in this case.
Why does it have to be electrical tape?
It just has the best grip. I guess if you've got actual like sports grip tape, that would work too. But it's just easier to find at a hardware store when you're already buying duct tape.
Okay, so
duct tape is too
this is what
slippery.
we want. Like just the big duct tape.
That is correct. Big old rolls of duct tape.
Big old duct tape. I can have a hard staff. I can hit you with love.
I vote no on that one.
Or rainbow stick.
Oh, what is it? Hippie tape? No. Not in Swordtag. Oh
This
no.
one's perfect.
There it is.
This is like my elf floral tape.
Flower tape.
It's my flower stick.
That was made for you. I think we're set. All right, you got your staff, and I'm gonna do my little rapier. We got this. All said and done, for making a sword for me, a staff for you, and of course a sword for Sean the cameraman / birthday boy. They came to $45, so that works at about what, 10, 15 bucks a sword.
That's not bad.
Not bad. And that's with your duct tape, your electrical tape, your PVC, and your foam. Not bad. And obviously the duct tape roll is pretty huge, so it'll go a long way.
Yeah.
And of course yours will have flair because you bought the flower tape.
Flowers.
And that, of course, you can't put a price on it. Our electrical tape for the hilt. And then all of our piping, all of our PVC, or all of our foam rather. We're going to start with the piping. You also want to make sure that you have a hacksaw. Okay. They make even smaller hacksaw. And then whatever refreshments or food you have, know that you're probably going to get tape and PVC dust all over them.
Okay.
So, yeah, compact things.
Don't bring out anything nice.
And of course, the most important part of making any sword tag weapon is just your sense of adventure. So you do that first because then the rest is going to be all foam. So then she's got her grip down. I'm going to do mine from here to here because I'm going to leave this for foam. And then all of this is going to be foam. Hands of instructor.
Yeah.
So, but you wouldn't put your hand on that part necessarily. Your
Right,
hand's gonna be where the
it would be right there.
Okay, so I'm adding my crossbar, and I decided that I want it to be a little smaller than the piece of pipe that I bought because there's going to be foam on each end. So now I'm just going to use this. I'm going to put it on my knee here. I think it's best to hold it this way. Always, I say cut away from yourself, but there's kind of no other way with a hacksaw. You're kind of going both ways. And safety third. You know, that's our rule. Safety third. Look good, be happy. Those are 1 and 2. But I mean, look at that. I'm totally struggling, doing a terrible job, and I'm almost done. That's what's great about this PVC. You can be totally mentally challenged like myself and get right through there. And it's fine. That doesn't even look any good, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to put foam over that. So we're covered. Someone did the largest size pipe for their hilt, and then they made a throwing dagger out of the smallest size pipe and had it in the hilt so you could pull it from the hilt.
Ah.
Would you like to talk about naming your swords?
It's very important to name your sword. So like as you know, I've been eating a lot of these little chocolate cheesecake brownie bites. You know, just to get in shape for the war. and I had chocolate all over my fingers while I was making the sword. So I thought, you know, maybe Godiva would be a good name for this weapon.
Very nice.
And as Jack said earlier, it's important to make sure that any part of the pipe that you have, any end of the pipe, you want to make sure that there's a good, at least an inch of padding that goes beyond that, so that if you're in the middle of battle and you accidentally, you know, brush this against somebody's forearm or something like that, you don't, you know, cut it open. So always make sure that you've got every single exposed piece that your hands are not going to be on has padding. And so like this has about a good inch of padding up there as well. So because what you don't want is you don't want your foam to end right at the top of your pipe, because otherwise in the middle of combat this could slide down and then you've got exposed jagged pipe at the end. So you want to make sure that you've always got a lot there at the end.
The little flea market entrance. Super crazy. And the best thing is they only play stuff.
I think that nowadays, like, theme clubs are...
It's like, no, your hot dog is themed like Muppets. Like,
Yeah.
Everything has to be something else, which is fine.
Oh,
Fine.
man.
Our bathroom door handles are still sweet. A couple times before they don't want me to feel locked.
Oh, that's right, I did get locked in your bathroom. It's awesome.
So, of course, I have to make my staff really, really pretty. I'm going to make it into a rose staff. And I'm making little leaves. So these are the leaves that come up around it, and this is going to be the actual rose. And
That is
then I'm gonna
amazing.
Decorate it with the really pretty flower duct tape that we got for the staff.
I have to get back so far just to get it all in frame.
I love it!
What's it called again?
Victory flower.
Tree flower.
So we just like daddy to get all this good stuff. And
Nope.
everything else somewhere.
Alright, here's the most important move you're going to learn when you're making your stuff. And that's the elephant. Because where else are you going to put it? You need the tape, you got to adjust this.
You have your two hands you gotta work with.
Exactly. Got to elephant it. There you go. What I'm doing here is I took the same foam that I used for my sword, and I cut it. And then I cut it into kind of special shapes because I want a little guard here. I want a little basket that goes over my hand.
It's all right here.
Well, my length. Yeah. So I've got my basket guard. Pretty happy with that. I'm probably going to add one more little extra touch to the basket. But otherwise, I've got what I want.
So, you know, as neat as Jack's sword is and as artistic as Joellen's staff is, I just did something very simple here. This is just the pipe with blade and a pommel, and I have nothing protecting my hands, but that's okay because I mean it's just going to get hit by padding. So that's my sword. So you can really just go that simple if you want to. I also made a dagger/throwing knife. So there we go. There we go. We have some very artistic creations and a very simple one. That's how you make your weapons for the big day, and we'll see you back here when we do our demo on how to actually fight. So thanks.
And thank you.